Hey guys, welcome back to another help video. Today I'm going to show you how you can use the costing tool that we've built. Now this costing tool is actually a few years old, and we as builders have been using it for some time. So what you'll notice is that in the sheet itself there's actually two tabs you can work on. There's this tab here called the Pricing Costing Schedule House. Now it's really important that this is the sheet that you work on, and that you don't work on the other one, which is called Cost Summary. Now this is important because the Cost Summary sheet copies the information from the other sheet, and the Cost Summary sheet is the one that you give your client. So starting off with the first tab, you basically just start at the top, and you can edit all these. You can put all your client details in, so you could type your client details in there. You could put their name, their address, and their date. And it's really simple, guys. You just start from the start of the build, preliminaries and generals, and work your way through building labour, foundations, drain layers, timber framing, so on and so on and so on. And it's really as simple as just chucking in the numbers when you have them. So I'm just going to put in $100 for these. So as you can see, permits and consents, $100. You know it's an estimate. It could be a quote, or it could be a PC. You can edit all this, but in this case, permits and consents is an estimate, and the contract is the council. And again, this is all editable as well. Now what's really cool about this particular sheet is when you go down to the bottom, you've got your subtotals, your contingencies, your overheads, and your profit. And again, these are all changeable. You can change these. At the moment, I've got contingency set at 4%. You might choose to make it 5%, and it's just a matter of changing those formulas. Again, overheads at 5 and profit at 15, which I do have at 15. You might want to change that to 10 or whatever you want to do. But in this case, I'm going to leave it at 15. And what you'll see is it totals it all up at the bottom. When you flick over to the other tab, you'll notice that it simplifies that sheet and brings the numbers through so you can show it to your client and be transparent. It's really as simple as that, to be honest. Again, it's really important that you do only work in this one here, which is the first tab, Price Costing Schedule House. That's the one you work in, and the Cost Summary sheet is the one that you would hand your client. And that's because the contingency and the overhead number you'll see is built in there. So you might remember when I put $100 in on the second sheet, which we're in now, it adds the 5% contingent, the 4% contingency and the 5% margin there. So it brings it through, so you can hide that part from your client, which I think you need to do. Hopefully that helps your businesses and helps quoting a bit easier. Again, this tool is free to use. Use it at your own risk. Please check the formulas. CBS takes no responsibility for anything that you put in here.